there, how's it going? So today, this is the part 2 to the video I made about my grinding strategy. This will be just me playing it for like 30 minutes. I'm not going to edit anything out of this one, so you can kind of see how many rounds I get in during this time, how I do things with the various ghosts. I will be explaining what I'm doing as I'm going. So let's just get started. So if I was not already playing, I would be setting myself to the priest, grabbing my priest box. I already have my box, but wanted this as a reminder. Then I would set myself to the hunter, so I get the extra health. And then we go into this. We make sure we have all of our items. I went over what items you need in the last video, if you haven't watched that
darling.
yet. And we're gonna go to Salisbury Street. So, like I said in the last video, flashlight, chalk, carpet, holy water, shotgun. Go in, find our choke point for the carpet and pentagram. Then we go out here, we drop our flashlight, grab the knife and katana, check if it's gotten caught. I wait like 10-15 seconds here. If you are the witch, this is the time that you would use your spells. It does mean going in the first time and putting down that pentagram. It's a bit risky, so make sure you put it away from your body. Don't put it directly underneath you in case it gets caught immediately. So in this case, it does not appear to be getting caught, so I'm going to grab the sake, get drunk, grab the book, and go find artifacts. I will turn on the lights in the main rooms, and... oh, did it get caught? It did. So in this case, this is a drake. You can tell because the model is a unique model. It has wings. In this case, I need to stab him. So that was the drake. And I will wait until it stops burning to see if it gives me a relic. You don't have to, but I like the relics. So I'll drop everything off, and you don't have to do what I do and drop everything every single time, but this is how I've been doing it for a while, and it makes it easier for me to just scroll to everything, making sure it's in the order I like. So I buy my carpet and my chalk back, and then if you needed your box, this is where you'd grab it. I did not. So, yeah, we're not getting great luck today. I guess we're going to the apartment map again. Flashlight, chalk, carpet, holy water, and shotgun. Please be bottom floor. I actually like the layout of the bottom floor, but I prefer not to have to go up in the elevator every single time. Damn it! Alright. Open the door. No fingies. And then our choke point in this case is the entrance to that room. So we place that down, drop our chalk on the way out, and go back out to the car. Now again, you'll see me running diagonally. You don't have to do this, it's just faster. So we drop our flashlight, we grab a knife, we grab a katana. Because we can't tell if it gets caught, we're going to treat it like it didn't, and we're going to drink the sake, grab the book, and go back in. Normally I try and place the carpet somewhere I can see it, but obviously that is not a possibility on this map. So we find our artifacts, and now you may hear me verbally mess up artifact versus relic. That happens a lot. If I'm talking about finding them, one artifact, and it's not after the ghost has been killed, it's a relic. Okay, not seeing one in here, so we have one still. There's a second one, I didn't know it could spawn there, and there's the third. Alright, let's get our hunt.
God.
I hold the shotgun
God.
while I'm starting the hunt. I just find that it ends the hunt the majority. So you hear that song? That means it's a siren, and we need our knife. If you are not drunk during this, it will freeze you, so you won't be able to attack. That is another one of the ghosts that are why we need to get drunk before coming inside. And that's a relic. It's Gabriel's relic. I have way too many of those, but it's a relic nonetheless. Now, note with the relics, even if you have 5 already, you still kind of stack up more. So you're not wasting them if you already have 5 of that relic and you get more. It'll just stack up and it'll be there after you use those 5. Alright, so we have the siren in the book, drop everything off, and go. Buy everything back. If you need your box, go get it now.
Hey, darling.
We have Trumbo 14, so I'm always going to choose that one. Flashlight, chalk, carpet, holy water, and shotgun. Now, this strategy does require some level of familiarity with the ghost models, at least. But once you get that, it's not too bad. Okay, so it did get caught, so we're going to grab our knife and katana. If you have your spells to put on, if you're the witch, do that now. But we're not going to grab the sake, because it's not a ghost that we need to get drunk for. We're going to grab the book, and we're going to grab silver. Now, in this case, we have the vampire, which is the new ghost, so we need to spray it with holy water, and then chop its head off with a baton. And that one's nice and easy at the bottom to find. I don't believe you need to do either of those in the pentagram, but it's just easier to do it in the pentagram. I believe the katana does need to be while hunting, but the holy water does not. Buy back our consumables. And back to it.
Feel free to come closer. I don't bite, or do I?
I'm pretty sure you bite, but okay. Flashlight, chalk, carpet, holy water, and shotgun. Oh, I always get caught on that door. Drop our chalk on the way out, drop our flashlight, grab knife, katana, and then wait a minute. I like making this noise because it tickles my brain in the right way. This would be when you do your spells if you're the witch. And then it did not get caught, so we grab the sake, get drunk, bring the exorcism book, and we do this. Now, you'll notice that the gun I'm using has a flashlight on the end. This is one of the customization options. So when you kill, I believe I'm using the ghoul one, when you get full expert on the ghoul, you will unlock a skin for a gun. If you use that one, it has a flashlight on the end, so you don't need to have a flashlight with you. Now, it has not gotten caught in the pentagram. I have all of the artifacts, so I'm going to start a hunt. I usually do it here in this corner.
God.
So
God.
that is why I can see with that,
God.
Otherwise you may need a flashlight.
God.
Oh, another siren. Hello. So put it in the book. In that case, if I did not have full expert on ghoul yet... Oh, another relic. If I did not have full expert on ghoul yet, I would not be bringing in the book, because I have the priest box, and that gives me a book. So, go in here, buy our consumables again.
Hey, darling.
Flashlight, chalk, carpet, holy water, and shotgun. Put our thing at our choke point, drop the chalk carton on the way out, drop our flashlight, grab our knife and katana, and we wait a moment to see if it'll get caught. Now, it's entirely possible in the time that we're waiting that it's just staying in one room or doesn't go through our choke point and not getting caught. So the fact that while I'm waiting here it doesn't get caught doesn't mean it's not going to. It just means I'm going to treat it like it won't get caught and go find artifacts to kill it. Oh, I should probably explain why I get the artifacts. So we are in Winchester difficulty, and normally, if we need to kill, say, a ghoul, you will need to put 6 different chalks down and hit it with the shotgun with silver 6 different times, which is obviously gonna take forever. However, if you get all 3 artifacts first before you start doing that, then it only actually needs to happen twice. And this is with anything that needs to be done multiple times, excluding like an exorcism. If you need to shoot it, stab it, anything like that, if you get all 3 artifacts first, you only need to do it twice, which is much, much easier.
God.
So that is
God.
why I grabbed those first.
God. 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 God.
This is generally where I'll start my hunts here. Now it could be upstairs. Okay, it's another one of these ghosts. So in this case, I'm looking for my breath and I'm not seeing it, which means it's probably going to be another shoujo. Now if you're not drunk, you know if it's a shoujo or a yuki-onna, because if you can see it, it's a yuki-onna. If you can't, well, you can't tell what model it is. But when you get drunk, if it's this model, then it's going to be a shoujo. So if I was seeing my breath, that would have been a yuki-onna because I'm already drunk, and in that case, I would have put yuki-onna in the book instead. But they're killed in the same way. Now, if it had gotten caught on my pentagram and been stopped by the pentagram over the thing, I'm not explaining that right. If it had gotten trapped in the pentagram as it ran over it, that would make it a buru-buru, which is a burn the body ghost. So I would have put buru-buru in the book and left. I do not burn the body ghosts during the strategy because I just find it takes too long. Especially if I'm finding the notes before I get the hunt every single time. That's just wasting so much time that could have been spent better on another contract. So I just don't bother with those. You can if you'd like. I don't. Take that as you will. So we wait here a moment. Get impatient, so we're just gonna get drunk, grab the book, and go in. And we find our artifacts. 1 artifact. And over time you get familiar with where the artifacts can spawn in the different houses. But there's always going to be 3. 2 artifact. And 3 artifact. Alright, let's get a hunt.
God. God. God.
Now, if you choose,
God.
and this is an option,
God.
you can wait to
God.
get drunk until after you do your search. Oh, another example. Alright, I didn't see my breath, so it's another shoujo. Jeez, what is it with the shoujos today? So you can wait to get drunk until after you find your artifacts. Now, this is risky because, especially on Winchester, the ghost could hunt as soon as you walk in the door. So if you go back in and it does hunt and it's, for example, a shoujo or a siren, you're not going to be able to see it. However, if you don't know the artifact spawns, especially when there's the smaller artifacts, it may be easier for you to find your artifacts without getting drunk first. So it's kind of a decide if it's worth it. I still do that sometimes on Stretford Isle because I really don't know the artifact spawns there. But on Trumbo 14, I just get drunk. It's not an issue. The drunk effect also pauses if you're in like one of these menus, so Q or E. So if you need a break from the pitching and rolling from the drunk effect, you can also just sit there for a moment. So we grab our knife katana, we wait a moment. I don't know why that tickles my brain right. Okay. Then, oh, it got caught, so we don't use the sake, we grab the book and we grab the silver. And it's a Baba Yaga. So the Baba Yaga has to be exercised in her forest. I will usually do this verbally now, but if you need to do it with this, hit the 1 as soon as you get in, and then the rest of them while she's screaming. Exorcis omnis te omnis immundus spiritus. Omnis satanica potestis omnis incursio. Omnis satanica potestis omnis incursio. Omnis congratio et secta diabolica. Amen. This is where the diagonal running is helpful because I don't know if I'd actually be faster than her if I was running normally. But the other option is you could do 1 or 2 exorcism lines while you're in there, and then hit her with holy water and wait for another hunt. That is always an option. So in this case, it's a Baba Yaga. So I put in the book, and we go.
A beautiful day to do whatever you do.
Alright. Flashlight, chalk, carpet, holy water, shotgun. Go inside, turn on the light, put our chalk and carpet in our choke point, but it actually saw it first. So we come outside. Because I move through my items by scrolling, I will drop the carpet. That way when I go to put it down, I can just scroll right to the carpet and make it more likely that I can put it on top in time. Like that. So then we come back out here, drop this, grab knife, katana. And in this case, we can't really see our carpet from the van, so we're going to pretend like it did not get caught and get drunk. Grab the book. And find our artifacts. Now, apologies if you hear thumping from downstairs. There's furniture being assembled. 1 artifact. I don't know if that's getting picked up by my mic, but if it is, that's fine. 3. Now again, it's safest if you already have a open pentagram down like this to just stand on top of it.
God. 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 God.
Where are you? Oh, a djinn. So in this case, we need to get captured by them and stab them in their dimension. Now, this is one of the ones that you can only hit them once per hunt. And if you didn't get the artifacts first, you will need to do that 6 times and get 6 hunts. So it's much easier if you don't. So in this case, it's something I have to do again. So I will come out here and only grab the things I need to actually get rid of this. So I'll grab my flashlight and my knife, drop everything else off, and come back inside. Because in this case, I don't need everything else, and in case I do manage to get myself killed somehow... Oh, hi there. In case I do manage to get myself killed, that's kind of... I'm losing less items, because in this game, you lose anything that's not in the van when you die. So if you don't want to lose your stuff, you gotta bring it back out. Now I find that generally, if you are running backwards while stabbing or shooting these ghosts, you're generally able to not get hit while you're stabbing them. However, it's worth noting that the ghosts are faster on Winchester than they would be on Rookie. Alright, Jinn.
I hope you are prepared.
Got Trumbo 14 again, so I'm always going to choose that one. Flashlight, chalk, carpet, holy water, shotgun. Place our carpet and pentagram at choke point, drop our empty chalk, drop our flashlight, grab knife, katana, wait a moment. And it got caught, so we don't need to get drunk. We grab the book, and we grab silver ammo. What are you? Another vampire, hello. Now this one can be kind of finicky. Generally you want to be aiming above their head to actually cut off the head. You don't want to be aiming at their body. It's kind of finicky, but that's how you do that. Then I drop everything off. Now it's worth noting that you need to scroll up to cycle through your items. That's something that took me a really long time to figure out in this game. Hoping we can get some different ghosts we haven't
I
gotten
hope
yet.
you're prepared.
Alright, we're going to Backwoods Cabin. Flashlight, chalk, carpet, holy water, shotgun. Grab that. That area right there is kind of my choke point for this one, and it got caught. Good info. So we come out here, we drop our flashlight, we grab knife, katana, and the book, and we grab silver ammo. what do we have? So this is a shapeshifter. So in this case, we are going to use our holy water, come back out. Then drop everything. I'm gonna grab a flashlight, shotgun, fill it with silver, chalk, and holy water. Now this is one of the ones that you need to shoot multiple times in a pentagram to get rid of, and if you don't get your artifacts first, then you have to shoot it 6 times, meaning you have to use every single one of your chalks. So, I go around and find the artifacts, so there's one. And then after that, I will shoot them. Now it's also worth noting, 2 artifacts, that if you get the 3 artifacts after you've already shot it, it's going to be 2 more hits, assuming on that difficulty you wouldn't already have killed it by then. So, for example, on Rookie, you're only going to need to shoot it 2 times anyways, but if you're on Winchester and you shoot it once and then you get all 3 artifacts, you're going to have to shoot it a 3rd time. Or you're going to have to shoot it 2 more times still. Hi. Jeez. So, that was the shapeshifter, and killing the ghoul and the werewolf are essentially the same. But again, that has to be done with silver. And the cool thing about the ghosts that need to be shot multiple times in the pentagram is they won't require carpet. The Grieving Gargoyle only needs to be hit once, so it will require carpet, but the shapeshifter, ghoul, and werewolf do not require carpet, so you don't need to salvage the carpet from the first pentagram to put on your new one.
Feel free to come closer. I don't bite, or do I?
Okay. Grab the usual 5. Put it down at our choke point. Knife, katana, and wait. Alright. It got caught, so we grab our exorcism book and we grab silver ammo. Alright, well, this is a ghoul, which is functionally the same as the shapeshifter. So, same thing, we drop our stuff, we grab flashlight, shotgun, fill it with silver, chalk, holy water. And we go find artifacts. Now, if you're on a lower difficulty, unless you have a... Sorry, 1 artifact. 2. Unless you have a roll with extra health points, the ghoul will one-shot you no matter what difficulty you are on. So you want to make sure that if you are on a lower difficulty and you have the ghoul, don't get hit by it, because it will still one-shot you. So sometimes while you're waiting for it to get caught in the second one, you can put in your book. Ghoul's down towards the bottom. Where? Okay, you weren't in the pentagram inside. And there we go. Okie dokie.
Good to see you.
Then Trumbo 14 is an option, so we'll go there. Might try in the next few to do some of the other maps so I can show you the choke point I use for those ones. So I've already shown you Salisbury Street, Backwoods Cabin, and Trumbo 14, but I haven't done Trumbo 13, so we could do that one. And then Stretford Isle. We wait a moment here, see if it gets caught. Now, if you have further questions and are watching the YouTube video, you can put them in the comments. I'll try and see them, but I miss a lot of comments there, so the best way to ask them is to come to my Twitch channel. It will be linked in the description, but it's twitch.tv/KINDASPIA. You can ask while I'm live there, and I'll happily answer your questions. So, alright, it's not caught, so we're gonna get drunk, grab the book, and go find our artifacts. One artifact. 2, and 3. Excellent. Now we get a hunt.
God. 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 God.
Alright, so this is a Yukiana. I saw my breath. Apologies for banging. I'm gonna try and edit that out, but we'll see. I saw my breath, and it walked over the pentagram. So, where is this? Okay, here we go. So the Yukiana is one of 3 of the Japanese models. It does not get caught in the pentagram, it has freezing, and it can do quite a few things. So it will usually do something like right or knock during the hunt. So if it does any of those, you know it's probably going to be Yukiana. Okay. And there we go.
A beautiful day
Okay.
to do whatever you do.
What map options do we have now? So I'm going to go to Trumbo 13, even though I prefer Salisbury Street, so I can show you kind of where I do things there. So flashlight, chalk, carpet, holy water, shotgun. And I'll put it here. And that way I have 2 doors to open, and if it interacts with either of those doors after we've placed it, we know it does not care about our pentagram and will not get caught. So in this case I have to go back a little bit. I see it did get caught, so I grab the exorcism book, and I grab silver ammo. Okay, in this case it is an exorcism ghost, so it's either a banshee or a demon. I'm looking currently for my breath. If I see my breath, then it is a demon. If I don't see my breath, it's probably going to be a banshee. When you're testing it for your breath, make sure that you are in the same room as the ghost, because you will only see the breath if you are in the same room as the ghost at that time. So in this case, I did not see my breath. You were in the same room as the ghost, so I'm going to go banshee here. Now, if it's that set of ghost models and it does not get caught in the pentagram, that means it is a burn the body ghost. And so in that case, I would just end the hunt and leave. If it was freezing, then and it didn't get caught in the pentagram, it would be a revenant. If it was not freezing and it didn't get caught in the pentagram, it's either a spirit or a
Feel free to
poltergeist.
come closer.
If it
I
does
don't
anything during
bite,
the
or
hunt,
do
it's
I?
probably going to be a poltergeist. I'll just drop our dial here. However, if it's not doing much during the hunt, then go spirit. And you can find the names and burn the body. I skipped that because it just takes too long for me. So in this case, I put it at the bottom of the stairs. Now this isn't exactly ideal because it is not in the middle of the house. There's a lot of space in this house. It's marked as a small map, but it's pretty big for a small map. So it may not actually get into your pentagram in a reasonable time, but if it interacts with either of those doors, we know that it won't care about our pentagram. So we'll wait here a moment. And it hasn't gone caught yet, so we're just gonna get drunk. Grab our knife, katana, and book. Now this map, sometimes I will still not get drunk until after I find the artifacts. But you are always risking it hunting before you are ready for it when you do that. Okay, so there's one artifact. I'll leave that light on because that's where I do my looping. There's 2. And I'll just turn the lights on when I'm finding the artifacts, if it's a larger room. It's just easier to see that way. Alright, guess we're doing this from here. Unless... Oh, it's a shapeshifter. Okay. So we're gonna leave you there. And we're gonna find that last artifact. Need to check here. Then there. And here it is. So now we go back outside. We do not have silver in our gun, so we do not shoot this yet. We go out, drop everything, grab flashlight, shotgun, silver, chalk, holy water. Then we go shoot. And we can do this from outside as long as the door is not closed. Put shapeshifter in the book, wait for it to step in. Now if you're impatient, you can start a hunt to get it to step in that, but that is always risky. But as an example.
God. God. God.
Ghosty. I don't know if they can actually hear me when I do that, but... Hello? Just ended the hunt.
God. 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 God.
Oh, thanks. No, we're just gonna wait out here for it. This is one of the things that can happen, is you just get stuck waiting for it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through, while I'm waiting, go through the ghosts. So Spirit is a burn the body ghost, so we don't deal with that. A Jinn, there's two ghost models, a man and a woman, and you go into its dream world and use a knife. A nun, you either put it in a carpet and a pentagram, exercise it there, or you can go into her church and do it there. If you get caught in the church, just back up all the way. She can't get you back there. Demon, exercise and pentagram with carpet. Nightmare, exercise and pentagram, no need for a carpet. Poltergeist, burn the body, so I skipped that one. Revenant, burn the body, burn the body with salt. Shoujo, get drunk, grab a katana. Yukiana, grab a katana. Banshee, exercise and pentagram, no need for carpet. Domovoy, get drunk, grab a knife. Baba Yaga, exercise in its forest. Drake, stab with a knife. Phantom, burn the body, skip that. You'll know if it's a phantom because you're already drunk and you still can't see it. Shapeshifter, what I'm doing here, shoot it multiple times in a pentagram. Arachne, shoot it twice with silver in its temple. That will be in one hunt. Ghoul, same thing as here. Shoot a bunch of times in a pentagram. Siren, get drunk, grab a knife. Grieving Gargoyle. You're gonna need to trap it in a pentagram with a carpet, so you're gonna need to turn the lights off so it can get caught in your pentagram. Finally! Jeez. Turn the light off so it gets caught in your pentagram. Turn it back on, shoot it with salt. Wendigo, burn the body, and exercise in pentagram, so skip that. The werewolf, same as this, shoot it multiple times in pentagram. Vampire, you've seen me do that, just holy water and behead with a katana. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. It's been about 30 minutes. But that is kind of the gist of my strategy. That is a few examples of how to use it. It gets a lot easier over time. You get more of the muscle memory. But I think that's going to be about it for me for today. Thank you for hanging out. I hope that the video was useful. If you're watching this live, it will be up on YouTube in hopefully a few days. We'll see. If you're not watching this live, hello! But yeah, either way, thank you for hanging out. Hope you have a good one. Hope this was helpful. Bye!